How one word destroyed a great leader. History is full of battles. History is full of betrayals. But sometimes, history is changed by something much smaller. Not a sword, not a strategy, not even an army. Sometimes, history collapses because of one single word. And today, you will hear the story of a powerful leader who lost everything, not because he was weak, but because he spoke one word with absolute confidence. A word he never truly understood. At the height of his power, King Xerxes I ruled the largest empire the world had ever seen. The Persian Empire stretched across continents. Millions lived under his command. His armies were so massive that ancient writers claimed rivers dried up when his soldiers drank from them. To Xerxes, conquest was not a question of if, only when. Across the sea stood a divided land, Greece. Small city-states, limited resources, no emperor, no massive standing army. From the Persian perspective, Greece was already defeated, and Xerxes made sure everyone knew it. Before the decisive battle, standing before his generals, his fleet, and his empire, Xerxes spoke with calm certainty. He referred to the Greeks as free men, and then dismissed them. He said they were free, but not free enough to resist him. One word: free. That word sealed his fate. Xerxes believed freedom was a weakness. To him, discipline came from fear, obedience came from punishment, loyalty came from force. His soldiers fought because they were commanded to fight. The Greeks fought for a different reason, and Xerxes never saw it coming. As the Persian fleet moved toward the narrow straits of Salamis, confidence turned into arrogance. His numbers were overwhelming. His commanders expected a quick victory. Why wouldn't they? They had crushed nations larger than Greece. They had broken kingdoms stronger than city-states, but they misunderstood something fundamental. They believed war was decided by size, by numbers, by power. They did not understand that wars are often decided by meaning. The Greeks were not fighting for land. They were not fighting for expansion. They were fighting because defeat meant the end of who they were. Their cities would fall. Their voices would be silenced. Their choices would disappear. Freedom was not an idea to them. It was their identity. And when people fight for identity, they fight differently. As the battle began, the Persian fleet advanced into the narrow waters, exactly where their numbers worked against them. Ships collided, commands became confused, the advantage of size vanished. Greek ships, smaller and more agile, struck with precision. What should have been a massacre turned into chaos, and chaos does not care how powerful you think you are. From the cliffs above, Xerxes watched. He had ordered a throne built so he could witness his victory. Instead, he watched his fleet burn. One ship after another fell. Signals failed. Orders were ignored. Fear spread faster than commands. For the first time, the unstoppable empire looked human, vulnerable. The defeat at Salamis was not just a military loss, it was psychological. The myth of Persian invincibility shattered. All because Xerxes misunderstood the word he used so casually: freedom. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Xerxes did not lose because he was stupid. He did not lose because he lacked resources. He lost because confidence turned into contempt. And contempt blinds leaders. When you stop respecting your opponent, you stop understanding them. When you stop understanding them, you make fatal mistakes. This pattern repeats itself again and again throughout history. Leaders fall not when they lack power, but when they believe power makes them immune to consequences. A single sentence, a careless phrase, a dismissive word, and suddenly, loyalty cracks. Resistance hardens. Opposition unites. Think about it. How many times have strong leaders underestimated people they believed were weak? How many times has arrogance disguised itself as certainty? How many empires collapsed because their leaders stopped listening? Xerxes returned to Persia alive, but diminished. His empire survived, but its expansion ended. The world changed direction that day, not because of superior weapons, not because of luck, but because one leader failed to understand the meaning of a word. And this is not just a historical lesson, it is a human one. Words reveal how we see others. They expose our blind spots. They show whether we lead through fear or understanding. A single word can inspire loyalty or ignite resistance. A single word can build trust or destroy it. So here is the real question. Was Xerxes defeated by the Greeks or by his own certainty? Was the empire lost on the battlefield or the moment he spoke with contempt? Now I want to hear your perspective. Do you believe arrogance is the most dangerous weakness of powerful leaders? Have you ever seen confidence turn into self-destruction in history, politics, or real life? Right, you.